Time for us to talk a little bit of rugby. Kendal is here. He's got a broken heart, and I'm sure so does many of us here in South Africa. The Springboks took a beating, didn't they?
Yeah, you know, broken heart actually is quite apt because I was expecting a whole lot more. We had a massive chat about it on Friday about how I was hopeful that they might actually be competitive, but they were not even there. People talking about how they didn't even rock up, didn't even leave the hotel room. It was dismal. It was absolutely dismal, and abysmal and shocker of a result. 57-0 against the All Blacks, not even putting a single point on the board. I don't even know where to start, Eben, from the players to the entire coaching staff, not just Alistair. It was just absolutely shocking.
You know, I don't want to be a wise guy, but I told Jody we're going to get 50 because I've seen this coming weeks and weeks before.
When you saw this coming?
Yeah, I did. Our wings are too small. Listen, against New Zealand, there's only the first channel you defend is the outside channel. They beat us in the outside channel because our wings are too small. It's just, it is what it is. I love Raymond Rule, but he was like a turnstile on Saturday. Let's be honest. He was like a turnstile.
But Raymond Rule has been like a turnstile, playing for the Cheetahs, playing in Super Rugby. You know what? Maybe I thought maybe Alistair Coetzee is sacrificing solidity in defence with maybe attack. You know what? Maybe that's what he's doing.
He said it. He said I prefer my wings to chase the high ball. That's what he said.
Well, we didn't even get a high ball to chase. We were, in fact, chasing our tails, chasing the scoreboard. 31-0 at halftime against the All Blacks. You might as well go home.
No, the sad thing was we actually played okay the first 10 minutes or so. You know, we looked like we were up for this. We looked like we were up for it, and we were just overrun. But it's you know, the rugby teams are made out of combinations. They're built out of combinations, right? You need a back three, you need a centre pairing, you need a 9 and 10, you need a loose trio, locks, and then your front row. If you kind of build it around that, all of these, the combinations we have, they're all unbalanced. We're playing 3 number 7s in the loose trio. We're playing, at times, we play 3 wings at the back or 3 fullbacks. Our centres, the one's a fullback, and so forth.
Our scrum half is really meant to be a wing.
A wing. You know, it's specialists in specialist positions. It's not rocket science, this thing, Kendal.
Yeah.
You know, and we've learned how to play against New Zealand over the years.
Absolutely.
New Zealand are going to run you ragged on the outside channel. They take it up the middle, and then they hit you with the wings, the big wingers.
Absolutely.
And you have to defend those wingers.
And they will shift the ball from point to
your company, your establishment.
3 or 4 passes down the line, different ways, and then they cut through you. We've got some comments.
Let's have a look at it.
Let's see what's being said.
Morley says, forgive them as they were beaten by a team with quality players. Actually, this wasn't the greatest All Black side I've ever seen.
Absolutely. They were not tested in any way whatsoever. You know, that second try was like a touch rugby try. Michael Bigham's-Toller says, I personally think that the coach is not fit to be a Bok coach. We're going nowhere with him. And what happened over the weekend was an embarrassment. And
the one thing, Michael, that we have to say, when the coach wins, the smart guys on social media tell us, it's Brendan Fenter and Franco Smith that bring it.
And the captain.
Brendan Fenter and Franco Smith have to take as much responsibility for the defeat as Alistair Coetzee. I just think horses for courses, pick the best players and create combinations. Build combinations. That's the great box sides that won World Cup. They had combinations that played together for years and years and years. Matfield and Buckies. You can look at these kind of combination play. Fourie de Preer and the like. Combinations win you World Cup.